People think living simple means doing less, but for me, it means doing what truly matters. I'm 40 years old, living alone and single, and in this season of my life, I have learned that peace isn't found in noise. It's found in routine, in discipline, in quiet morning like this. This is why I choose a simple life, and it all starts with how I wake up. Time for breakfast. Best of luck with that as well. For the past 3 years, I've been waking up at 5 every single morning, but today is my day off. So I let myself stay in bed a little longer. No pressure, just presence. Living simple isn't about being lazy, it's about removing what's unnecessary and protecting what matters. The first thing I do is make my bed. It's small but powerful. Making your bed is the first discipline of the day. It sets the tune, it tells your mind we're starting right. I never leave home without doing it. I always jokingly say 2 glasses of water is all you need in your life. Before food, before my phone, before the world get access to me. It helps cleanse my body and wake me up naturally. Home workouts 3 years straight. Only one missed day, April 28th. No gym, no excuses, just consistency. If I can do it, you can too. I start with stretching, waking the body up slowly. Dumbbell exercises with lower kg. Nothing fancy, just consistency. Then some push-ups. I do between 300 to 500 push-ups daily. I do full body strength with a dumbbell. You can even maze roller abs for the 6-packs if you fancy any. This is why I live a simple life, less noise, less distraction, more intention, because when life is simple, your mind is clear enough to focus on what truly matters. Time for coffee. After a few exercise, I made myself a coffee. I basically live a very simple life. I wake up in the morning, do a bit of workout, stretch, a bit of workout, come down to the kitchen, have a glass of water, 1 or 2. I'm gonna show you guys what I normally have for my breakfast in the morning. Are you ready to see my fridge, what it looks like? Literally nothing, just a bit of veg. And that's what I live on. But this one is stocked with a fresh food. Got lots of steak in there. I've been on this diet for about 3 years now. Relatively 80 to 90% of my diet is protein based. A lot of steak in there. And I have a lot of eggs every day in the morning, but this morning we're gonna be having a bit of veg with broccoli, lots of runny eggs, and a coffee before I crack on with my day. Stay with me, and I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like after I've dished it. You can't beat a cup of coffee in the morning. Wet hand. Right. Time for breakfast. Vegetables there. Eggs is gonna be on this saucepan. Let me got some eggs up. Yeah, basically, this is what I eat almost every day. Is it I have a bit of runny eggs, a bit of 5 runny eggs or 4 runny eggs with a lot of vegetables, or I rather have steak in the morning. I do understand it's in the morning, and a lot of people are, oh, that's too much. But I've been on this diet for 3 years. My mental state, my psychological state has been bang on, it's been 100%. So this is not an advice, this is not a recommendation, but however, I would say this has been the best diet I've ever been for the last 40 years of my life. I'm currently 40, and some would say I look 40, some would say I look a bit younger. However, it doesn't really matter what I say anyway, but within myself, I feel much younger because I've been on this diet, I've been on my morning routine, I've worked out every day for the last 3 years, apart from one day that I didn't work out, and that was April 28, 2025, last year. So if you want to try this type of diet, you can do as well. But if you want to keep on eating whatever you're eating, best of luck with that as well. So for now, I'm gonna let that steam up. I'm gonna let this runny eggs cook a bit, and I'll show you guys the afterwards. Stick with me. Thank you very much for staying. Right, I'm sure you've seen I've showed you my breakfast already. One little hack I'm gonna say about my food diet is that a lot of people will see, oh, a lot of steak, it costs a lot of money. I'll be honest with you. My diet, as I said, I live a very simple life. My routine, my daily diet is really cheaper than if you were gonna go to a grocery, or being an African person that I am. Eating an African meal, for me, what I've understand is that it's more cheaper than to eat the type of meal I'm eating than to be eating an African meal. I don't understand that because they have to send it from Africa. It's a bit expensive, and export charges and custom charges and otherwise as well. But I would say this one, you're getting all the balanced nutrient, you're getting every nutrient you need to be healthy at the same time, cheaper as well. So I normally go to the local abattoir very close to where I live here, where I buy my steak from. 5-7 kg, in short, at most 7 kg every 2 weeks, which is really cheaper compared to what you're going to be getting if you were going to go for most of African type of meal, and you're not going to get all the mostly balanced diet from it. So it all depends, as I said before, it all depends on if you want to be on this diet, if you don't want to be on this diet. However, this is my recommendation. If you ask me what recommendation, I'm going to say, do you want to be healthy? Do you want to sacrifice some certain things? Do you want to wake up in the morning? Do you want to stick with your discipline? Do you want to stick with your consistency? It depends. Which one do you want to be? Or do you want to be having packaged food and not be healthy? Or do you want to eat the type of meal I'm eating and be healthy and look nice as well? So I'm going to crack on with my breakfast now so I don't get it so cold. You can't beat that. Right, that will be all for this video. And if you've been here to the end, I just want to say thank you very much. Give a like, subscribe, and comment to support a local YouTube content creator just like myself, who is still very much struggling at the seams in getting views and getting a larger audience. This is a simple life that I live every day, every morning. Thank you. Stick around and watch the next video.